Hello, you wonderful people. I hope you're having a good one. I know that the country has opened up again and things are slowly getting back to normal. But I want you to really remember that this isn't over yet. So please do keep yourself and those around you safe by adhering to health and safety guidelines at all times. So I got a bit of good news and a bad news. The good news is that I got a new phone. The bad news is that my old phone had to go. It sort of bled to death. I mean, it got a purple screen, so the screen was literally bleeding. It was so hard to watch. It was like someone close to you dying slowly, slowly, slowly. So my old phone, I used it for about close to 5 years, and I was really emotionally attached to it because it served its time really, really well. Even after multiple times of being dropped in water, dropped on the floor, being knocked on all different surfaces, being forgotten in washrooms, buses, classrooms, and other public places, it still came back to me and served really well. So I was sort of really sad to see it dying slowly, slowly while the screen grew more and more purple. I was feeling more and more heartbroken, right? So I went ahead and told my best friend, my screen is dying. It got a purple patch. It's like, seeing someone close to you bleeding to death. My best friend was like, "Oh, so did you know that your phone was related to crustaceans?" I'm sorry, the what now? The crustaceans? Kakuluhima. They also have like bluish, purplish kind of blood. Your phone must be related, no? Thanks. I feel better now. Huh? Thanks, huh? Yeah. So that was the story of me getting a new phone, and I am a hardcore OnePlus fan, okay? There were people who tried to convince me to convert. But did I give in? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I went ahead and bought a new OnePlus phone. Right. On a different note, have y'all ever gotten so uncomfortable and so irritated by the way how strangers call you, how they speak to you? I mean, a couple of weeks back, I found this girl's t-shirt store on Insta, which I thought had some really cute, cool stuff. Do you want to take a guess at the name of this girl's t-shirt store? It's Girls T-shirt Store. I mean, the owner of the shop ran out of creative energy and would have thought, I'm just going to call it what it is. Hmm? Girls T-shirt Store. Like the meat shop. Very clear, no ambiguity. Huh? Girls T-shirt Store. So that is the name of the shop. So I went ahead and I asked about this particular T-shirt. And I got a response, "Hi, darling." And in my mind, I immediately cringed. And in my mind, I was like, don't call me that. But I just went with the flow and I tried to be nice until they started calling me darling at the end of each and every sentence. I'm not even exaggerating it. Usually, people use a full stop at the end of the sentence. These guys use darling. And that was very, very, very uncomfortable for me, right? But anyways, I just placed the order. And these guys are like really slow to respond. So I placed the order and I actually forgot about it because there was no order confirmation, there was no follow up, and I forgot about it. And after a couple of weeks, I got a phone call from this dude who said, "Hello, I'm calling from Girls T-shirt store." I was like, "The what now? The Girls T-shirt store?" And I was like, "Oh, there was an order that I have forgotten about." And then the gentleman wanted to ask me if I am willing to change my payment method to cash on delivery so that they can just deliver it on the day. So I was like, fine. And so they wanted me to text my invoice number on Insta, which I did. And they immediately responded to me. Thank you, darling. Would you like to change your payment method to cash on delivery? And at that point, I have had enough of their darlings. So I, in a very polite manner, said just a note to say, please don't call me darling. I find it very uncomfortable and rather inappropriate. And I also said, please go ahead and change my payment method to cash on delivery. So they had liked my message, right? So you can put a little heart. So they had double tapped it, they had liked it, and they said, sure, darling. I was like, did you just see what I said? I am canceling the order. I mean, I had to. I felt so disrespected. And you know what the person on the other end said? He said, oh, cancelled. That's all they said. I was like, okay, damn. Amazing customer service, right? Huh. So that was one of the things that happened. So the other thing happened when I called an Uber for my mom. So I requested an Uber and somebody picked me. So in a bit he was calling me and I was like, hello? So the cabbie on the other end was feeling very bad, I think, very sad tone. He was like, Miss, cab got them, mother miss. I was like, oh, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to call me, it's Uber. But yeah, I did. So the cabbie was like, Miss, mangina kang innawa niyada, miss. I was like, ah, oh no, come on, ne. And miss, thank you, miss. And then they went, huh? So awkward. Thank God it was for my mom. Wonder what was the conversation they had while they were going from Malabé to Avisavel. So thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, stay inside, and in the meantime, keep watching Tani's Original.